Hi guys, welcome to my first video. If you're watching this, you're probably from TikTok. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the zebra denim crop top from my last video. I was inspired by this purple zebra crop top that Kendall Jenner was wearing, and I did some more digging and I found out that it was the Kiki top from IMGia. And I started with these old vintage Levi's jeans. I don't have any zebra print fabric on hand, so I thought that I would paint my own fabric with some bleach on my denim. Let's get started. Once I laid my pants out flat, the first thing I did was cut off the legs of the pant and then cut along the seams so that they could be a flat piece of fabric. Then I sketched the rough shape of the long waistband, making sure to leave plenty of extra fabric on all sides. I added the rough measurements for you guys. The reason I did this is because I wanted to create my textile before I started sewing so the edges would be super clean. I used my first piece as a stencil to cut out a matching piece for the other half of the top. I did the same thing for the two triangle pieces and cut out a rough triangle shape a lot bigger than I needed so the edges of the pattern will be clean once I cut and hemmed. I kept the top half of this pant leg for my spaghetti straps later on. And this is what your 4 pieces should look like when you're done cutting. Now let's move on to painting the pattern. I've got my paintbrush, got my bleach, and I'm just going to go ahead and start painting the zebra print onto my denim. I'm just going to do this freehand. If you want to make a stencil or sketch it out first, feel free to do so. This is what my setup looks like. I've pulled up the images of the original top and some zebra jeans I found on Google to use as a guide. I'm actually using toilet cleaner with bleach because it has a more gel paint-like consistency, so it won't bleed like plain liquid bleach, and that way the edges of the stripes will be much neater. So I just finished the first layer of bleach, but I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat because it's not as white as I want it to be and I want the edges to be a little bit cleaner. This is what the pattern looks like after the second coat of bleach, and now I'm just going to throw them in the washer. We are back in my room, and this is what the pieces of fabric look like after I put them in the washer. I'm pretty happy with the design. And now we're just going to start ruching the bottoms of the two triangles. Turn the stitch length up on your sewing machine to the highest setting. Sew a straight line along the bottom edge of the triangle. To ruch the fabric, you want to take one thread and sort of shimmy the fabric along this thread so that it scrunches up. Then you're going to turn the stitch length back down and sew another straight line along the bottom of the triangle so that all the ruching is now held in place. So now that we have the triangle ruched into a cup shape, I'm just going to pin it into the shape that I want so that I can trim off the excess. I didn't really use any measurements. I kind of just held the fabric up to my chest and folded the edges in until I was happy with this shape. Then I trimmed and pinned all of the edges before I finally sewed it down with a straight stitch on my sewing machine. So now that we have our two triangle pieces, we're going to get started on the band around your waist, and we have these two long pieces, and to do that we're just going to pin one side so that it's completely straight and pin the other side along the curve. This is what it looks like with one straight edge and one curved edge. So now that we've finished the main components of our top, we are just going to attach these to the ring in the center, just like in the photo. And I'm actually using some old hoop earrings. I didn't show this in the video, but you want to fold the skinniest end of the band around the ring and sew it down. So now I finished all of the main parts of my top, so I've pinned the triangles to the band and I'm just going to sew them down. Okay, the lighting is different because it just got really cloudy, but I have attached my triangles to the bands with a straight stitch, and I've also gone ahead and attached a spaghetti strap for the halter tie. Originally, the IMGia top is a tie back, but I realized that denim is a little bit too thick and bulky to tie, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a lace-up back with some grommets instead, and I'll show you how to do that. The first thing I did was measure the top around my waistband. I marked it with a pin and ended up cutting off around 6 inches of fabric. Then I folded the ends in twice to hem the fabric. I pinned and sewed them down with a straight stitch. I added 3 grommets on each side from a grommet kit I got off of Amazon. To add the straps for the lace-up, I folded a strap and sewed it around each of the top grommets to secure it, and then laced it through the other ones. Okay guys, this is the final product. I'm super happy with it because I worked really freaking hard on it. Please let me know if you try this DIY, DM me, send me a photo, comment below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below if you have any requests. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next week.